Hey kids, figured I might tell you about another crazy idea I had with the little Honda 520 runabout. So obviously this stays up here on the playground so that it's here to use to get around the property, do maintenance, shuttle a driver back and forth back to a piece of equipment, something like that. Small enough to keep in a container without eating up too much space, but with that small size comes limited cargo capacity. So you can see here I've got the transit set up where I was trying to shoot some grade and figure out another project, but it doesn't even fit in the bed all the way. So it doesn't take long to fill this bed up. So if you're having to carry tools and a lot of stuff, you run out of space very quickly. So what I did was like, okay, how can we, add carrying capacity? There's front racks you can get for these, but we've got stuff under the hood. So if we had to access the hood, we have to unbolt the whole rack and everything. So wasn't a huge fan on that. There was a little bit of space under the seat, but we actually put a bigger battery there because the factory battery was, just barely adequate. So we ate up that space with that. There's not really any dash space at all. So we use the Milwaukee Packout system on the Kawasaki. So I thought, well, heck, I already have Packout stuff. What can we do with Packout? Well, put a header on the back of the roll bar, and Milwaukee makes these shelves that clip in to E-Track. So this is just regular E-Track. We got it in the cargo trailer. The John Wick trailer's got some in it. So I put E-Track on there and then put these shelves on there. They're rated for 50 pounds a piece. And now we can put our tools up here. They're that high up so that the bed can still dump. So the bed does dump. It's full tilt. It gets close, but what I did was I raised the bed and then figured out exactly where that needs to be. So yeah, so now when you need something, you just pop that off and carry this to wherever you're working, or you can lay it on the tailgate. And of course, with Packout stuff, it's stackable. So, you can put different things in different spots. The biggest downside is you lose your rear visibility. So going in reverse is a real pain. You got to hang your head out the side like a dog. So anyway, but it works great. The tools just stay up there. So the bed is just always available. Like I said, I was using this stuff yesterday, so that's why it's still there. Works great. It's something like this should be offered.